And recognising that the model is somewhat imperfect, we can recognise then that we do have some tool for making a decision. So the 80-20 rule does apply to information in investing too. You get 80% of the way there with a simple model. And the urge of most investors is to continue to find that final bit of information that will remove the uncertainty that they have. But often by the time that occurs, the uncertainty's been removed for everybody else as well. And so those low prices that you were attracted to are gone. So the simplest rule, I think, and one of the most effective, is the net current asset value rule. Graham wrote about this in 1934. He described it as a rough measure of liquidating value. So you can see, you look simply at the balance sheet, you ignore the earnings, the cash flow statement. It didn't exist at the time that Graham put this together, but you could ignore it for the purpose of this analysis. And then you treat only the current assets as having value. So cash is worth cash. Receivables, there's some discount applied to them. Inventories would vary depending on whether it's food that can spoil, fashion, high fashion that will be less valuable in 12 months' time, or something that's going to continue to be valuable well into the future. And then you can look at the fixed assets and determine whether they have a value. The research shows quite comprehensively that net current asset value massively outperforms. And it's an extraordinary thing that is such a simple analysis. So the market in these instances is always a small capitalisation, micro capitalisation equivalent to what we're looking at for the net current asset value stocks. You can see in the US, that's a study from the 1970 to 1983, the net current asset value portfolio did 29% versus 11.5% for the market. This is a study that I conducted in the US, 83 to 2010, just continuing on the second study. So it was a second 27 years. And similar sort of outperformance, maybe more so, which is surprising because you would think that with all of the access to information that a lot of these positions would have been arbitraged away, but they haven't been. They continue to exist in the UK, and they exist globally as well.